fine and safe at home. Today, we are going to learn the second lesson from civics. We learned the first lesson, equality in Indian democracy. Our constitution guarantees equal right to all its citizens. But how far is it possible? We will discuss about this in the coming lessons so. Today, we are going to take the second lesson, the role of government in health. This is the best time to take this lesson because you know that the world is facing the problem of coronavirus. And what are the steps taken by the government to prevent this disease? You will read in newspapers and hear the newses. Now, let's learn the lesson, the role of the government in health.
Dear students, we are going to learn in this session about the role of government in health. Before going to this in detail, let us know about what is health. Health means our capability to remain free of illness and injuries. Health is not just about diseases. There are certain other factors which makes the government to come into the role of maintaining the health of the public. Some of them are clean drinking water, adequate food to eat, and pollution-free environment. People often fall ill if they do not have clean drinking water or nutritious food, if they live in a polluted place, or if they are under a lot of stress. Let's discuss about the healthcare facilities in India. India is the fourth largest producer of medicines in the world. But India also has one of the largest population in the world. And a lot of resources and planning is required to provide good health services. Many people even today don't get sufficient healthy food, clean drinking water, proper sanitation, and pollution-free environment. Healthcare professionals like doctors, nurses, etc. prefer to work in urban areas. Hence, the village population either to get good healthcare services, they have to travel long distance for getting quality medical treatment. India also gets a lot of medical tourists for their treatments, which results in further shortages of medical services to the poor. Why does India attract a large number of medical tourists? Do you know that? Advanced facilities, skilled doctors, and the low-cost treatment made India a popular hub of medical tourism, which encourage a large number of foreign patients every year. In order to prevent and treat illness, we need proper health facilities such as health centers, hospitals, test laboratories, ambulance services, blood bank, etc. Though our country has money, knowledge, and people with experience, even then people are not provided with the proper healthcare facilities. Next, we will discuss about the healthcare services in our country. When we talk about the healthcare system, there are two systems that exist parallel in the society. First is the public healthcare system, and another one is the private healthcare system. First, we will discuss about public healthcare system. Public healthcare system is a network of health centers and hospitals run by the government. These are available both in rural and urban areas. At the village level, there is a nurse and a village health worker trained in dealing with a common illness, as they work under the supervision of doctors at the PHC. That is, PHC means Primary Health Center. At the district level, the district hospital supervises health centers. In large cities, have many general and specialized government hospitals. Public healthcare is much affordable as they provide services either free cost or at a very low cost. Due to the affordability of a government hospital, there is a high rush in the OPD. What do you mean by OPD? OPD are the outpatient department. It is a department where the patient is primarily seen, and then if need arises, he or she is shifted to the ward. Public healthcare services are known as public because it has to provide healthcare to all the citizens, and also because the public health sectors get their fund from the taxes paid by the general people. So, it is the responsibility of the government to assure that it prevents spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, etc., which can cause illness to a large public. These are spreading diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, etc. Now, we will discuss the next one, the private healthcare system. Private healthcare systems are those which are privately owned and not controlled by the government. A large number of private healthcare facilities exist in our country, as many doctors run their own private clinics also. There are registered medical practitioners called as RMPs in rural areas, and a large number of doctors providing specialized services in the urban areas. Urban areas also have hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned. There are many laboratories which provide special facilities like X-ray, ultrasound, etc., and medical shops from where we can buy medicines. Patients have to pay a lot of money for their treatment in private hospitals. Today, the presence of private facilities can be seen all around. There are large companies that run hospitals, and some are also engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Nowadays, medical shops are found in every corner of the country. Anyway, the government had to play a major role in the healthcare system. Nowadays, it is very familiar to us what all things the government do for the corona issues. So I hope you get an idea of the role of the government in health. Now just recall what we learned.
Children, now just recall what we learned. Role of the government in health. Before going to learn the role of the government in health, before recalling the role of the government in health, let's know what is health. Let's recall what is health. Health means our ability to remain free of illness and injuries. It is also associated with some other factors such as clean drinking water, adequate food, or a pollution-free environment. It is not only associated with the physical health, it also associated with the mental health. That means it is not to be dull, anxious or scared for a long stretches of time. That also affecting our body. So these are the definition for the health. Health means our ability to free from diseases, free of illness and injuries. Government want to take possible steps to provide clean drinking water, pollution-free environment and provide adequate food. Next we can go through the healthcare facilities in India. What is the status of healthcare facilities in India? First we can see the positive features of it. India has the largest number of medical colleges in the world and is among the largest producer of doctors. Approximately 15,000 new doctors qualify every year. Healthcare facilities have grown substantially over the years. In 1950, there were only 2,717 hospitals in India. But in 1991, there were 11,174 hospitals and in 2000, the number grew to 18,218. That is the second important positive feature. The third one, India gets a large number of medical tourists from many countries. Medical tourist means the people they are coming for treatment from various countries from the abroad. They come for treatment in some of the hospitals in India that compare with the best in the world. And the last important feature is India is the fourth largest producer of medicine in the world and is also a large exporter of medicine. These are the positive features of healthcare system in India. So we are the best in the world in the terms of medical colleges, the number of doctors, the number of health facilities, and the people are coming from abroad to get treatment from our country, and also the largest producer of medicine and exporter of medicine. In spite of all of this, we have some negative effect. We were told that more than 15,000 new doctors qualified every year. But these doctors, most of the doctors are settled in urban areas. So they do not like to work in rural areas. So the rural area, the people were suffering because they are not getting a facility to consult a doctor. So they want to walk long distance to see a doctor or reach a hospital. About 5 lakh people die from tuberculosis every year. And this number is almost unchanged since independence. Almost 2 million cases of malaria are reported every year and this number is not decreasing. We are not able to provide clean drinking water to all. 21% of all communicable diseases are waterborne. For example, diarrhea, worms, hepatitis, etc. The last important one is, half of the children in India do not get adequate food to eat and are undernourished. So they are not getting the adequate food to eat. Public health services. Two types of healthcare system in our country. One is public, another one is private. What are the important features of public health services? You can read a story of Aman and Ranjit in your textbook. The difference you can get, or the difference between public healthcare system and a private healthcare system. Okay, all of you read that story. Ranjit coming from a well family and Aman was coming from a poor family. Both of them have the same fever. Both went to two different hospitals. Ranjit go to a private hospital. Aman goes to a public hospital. Ranjit spent a lot of money to cure his disease. Within 3 days, his disease get cured. But Aman spent only a few money. Only 150 rupees he spent. But the same disease, Ranjit spent 3,500 rupees in a private hospitals. But Aman want to stand in a long queue for getting the OPD ticket and for consulting the doctor for the test result, etc. And he only get a few medicines to recover his disease. But Ranjit do not want to stand in long queue. He went to a luxurious hospital and he was feeling and all are behaving well in that hospital, and the doctor was prescribing a lot of medicines for him, and within 3 days his disease also cured. But Aman's disease also cured with a few medicine. He only spent a few money for his disease. So there are a lot of difference between the public and private health services. Just go through that. Public health service is a system of hospitals and health centers run by the government. They are linked together so that they cover both rural and urban areas. They provide treatment to all kinds of problems, from common illness to special services. At the village level, there are health centers where there is usually a nurse and a village health worker. They work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health centers, that is PHC, Primary Health Center. Such a center covers many villages in rural area. At the district level is the district hospitals that also supervise all the health centers. Large cities have many government hospitals, such as one where Aman was taken, and also specialized government hospital such as where the Aman went. The specialized hospitals where the Ranjit went. The health service is called public for many reasons. In order to fulfill its commitment to providing healthcare to all citizens, it was providing treatment to all its citizens. It provides quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost. The resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that the public paid to the government as taxes. So, who was giving the money for working of these services? That the people itself. We are giving asset in the form of tax to the government. So, this is meant for every citizen. Hence, such facilities are meant for everyone. One of the most important aspects of public healthcare system is that it provides quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost, so that even the poor can seek treatment. Another important function of public health is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, nowadays coronavirus issue. These all are spreading diseases, and you have getting a lot of news about the recent issues of corona. So, what all steps taken by the government? After this, I will give you a work related to this. So now it is very clear to you, because you are facing the problem of coronavirus. This is a spreading disease, and what all steps taken by the government to prevent these diseases. So you find out from newspaper cuttings and pictures from the newspaper and keep it well. This has to be organized by the government with the participation of people, otherwise it is not effective. For example, when taking up a campaign to see that mosquitoes do not breed in water, coolers, rooftops, etc. This has to be done for all houses in the area. That we discussed. The important function of public health is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as, or the spreading diseases. Then private health facilities. Private health facilities are provided by a private or individual or a group of company or for their own gain, group of people or a company. And private health facilities are not under the control of the government. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. A large number of doctors are also running their own private clinics. Private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government. In private health facilities, patients have to pay a lot of money. You see in Ranjan's example, for every service that they use. They are providing treatment, but for that we want to pay a lot of money compared to the public health services. Today the presence of private health facilities can be seen all around. You can see it was increasing day by day. In fact, now there are large companies that run hospitals, and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. That also a large industry in our country. Medical shops we can see every corner of our country. In India, we face a situation where private services are increasing, but public services are not. You can see another example of Hakim Sheikh. That story also you want to read from the textbook. When he met an accident, he went to different hospitals, but they were not ready to admit him because of lack of bed, not proper facilities, etc. So he filed a case against the hospital. And that story also you want to read from the textbook. So you can see now also, because of coronavirus issues, we have the government hospitals all filled with the patients. Now their service was extended to they are asking the service of the private hospitals too. All of you, I thought you are reading the news and hearing the news. So from this all you get the idea of the role played by the government in maintaining the public health. Here comes the question, healthcare and equality. In India, we face a situation where private services are increasing. The cost of these services are rather high. Medicines are expensive. Many people cannot afford them. So what is the situation? Actually, the private services are increasing day by day, but the cost of services are very high and the medicines are very expensive. In rural areas, people have to travel many kilometers to see a qualified doctor, that we discussed earlier. Most of them are settled in urban areas. So in rural areas, people have to travel many kilometers. I will explain that all in the picture in the previous video. They want to travel long kilometers to see a doctor. Among these, there is the experience of Kerala is different from this. In 1996, the Kerala government made some major changes in the state. They used 40% of the entire state budget given to the panchayat. They share the budget 40% with the panchayat. This made possible for a village to make sure that proper planning was done for water, food, women's development and education. So it is Kerala's experience. Kerala, a literate state in India, 100% literacy. So their experience is different from the other states. That in coronavirus issue also we know Kerala's experience is different from the other states of India. So they have a well-planned system and they share 40% of the entire budget to the 40% of the budget to the panchayat. So they planned for providing water, food, women's development and education. And this meant that water supply schemes were checked, the working of schools and Anganwadis was ensured, and specific problems of the village were taken up. Health centers were also improved. Also of this helped to improve all of this helped to improve the situations in Kerala. But in spite of this, however, some problems are still exist in Kerala also, such as shortage of medicine, insufficient hospital beds, not enough doctors remain there. Then also, compared to the other states, Kerala's experience is different. And the Costa Rican approach also given in your textbook. Read that example also. They use their budgets and the money spent for the maintaining army. They are used for the education and health. That you can read from the textbook. So these are the things related to the healthcare service in India. What is the difference between public and private healthcare system, and what is the healthcare service, the situation, the status of India, and what is health. You have a worksheet here. Anyone you can select and do. First one, what difference do you find between private and public health service in your area? Your own words, your own experience, you want to write this. Another important, or you can make a collage of the role played by the government in the coronavirus issue, the recent issue. So you can get a lot of pictures and newses from the newspaper. You cut that and take a small chart paper and stick the photos. Make a collage. You know what is a collage. These two are the worksheet. Now all of you take a notebook and write the notes.
Children, take your notebook and write it down. Answer the following questions. What is health? Answer. First point, health means our ability to remain free of illness and injuries. Second point, health is not only about diseases, it also associated with the other factors such as adequate food, clean drinking water, or a pollution-free environment. Third point, it is not healthy to be dull, inactive, anxious, or scared for a long stretches of time. That's the last. Second question, what are the important features of healthcare facilities in India? Answer. First point, India has the largest number of medical colleges in the world and is among the largest producers of doctors. Second point, healthcare facilities have grown substantially over the years. Full stop. Third point, India gets a large number of medical tourists from many countries. Fourth point, India is the fourth largest producer of medicine in the world. These are the positive features of the public healthcare service in India. Fifth point, in spite of this, we are facing some problems such as A. Most doctors settle in urban areas. B. We are not able to provide clean drinking water to all. C. Half of all children in India do not get adequate food, etc. Third question, what are the important features of public health services? First point, the public health service is a chain of health centers and hospitals run by the government. Second point, they cover both rural and urban areas. Third point, They provide treatment to all kinds of problems from common illness to special services. Fourth point, they provide quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost. And last point, they take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, cholera, etc. Fourth question, what are the important features of private health services? First point, private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government. Second point, unlike the public health services, in private facilities, patients have to pay a lot of money for every service that they use. Third point, today the presence of private facilities can be seen all around. Stop. Fourth point, some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Last point, medical shops are found in every corner of the country. These are the important features of private health facilities. All of you complete the notes, underline important point. When I ask to send the notes, only you want to send the notes to me. Okay.
I hope you get a clear picture of the role of the government in health. All of you read the textbook well, study the notes, complete the assignment. I will send the online test tomorrow. All of you prepare well for that. Thank you, children.